Hey folks, this is Jake Davis, and today I'm bringing you my picks for the top 5 best supporting actresses of 2018. Now, I posted my best supporting actors earlier today. I hope you folks watched that and enjoyed it. And also, with this particular category, I want to point out that previously over the years, I've named both Toni Collette and Melissa McCarthy as my picks for the best, and both those ladies went on to get Oscar nominations. So, yeah, I actually watched this shit. Getting right into it. My number 5 would be, I already forgot what I was going to do. Who was it? Number 5 is Michelle Yeoh for Crazy Rich Asians. Even though this, as a romantic comedy, really isn't my cup of tea as kind of a movie, I do think it was a well-made movie, and a good movie for what it was. I mean, it's pretentious and generic, like most romantic comedies, but the actors are charming, the location is beautiful, and particularly, Michelle Yeoh is excellent. She's excellent in this film. She brings so much grace, so much posh poise, so much. She's regal. She is just truly amazing. She embodies the character, and as an actress has always been quite elegant and excellent in her work. It was really nice to see her get a role like this where she could really shine. And considering this movie was, I mean, like the runaway hit of the year, everybody knew Avengers was gonna make money, but nobody was really putting their chips on Crazy Rich Asians. So yeah, all credit where credit is deserved there from Michelle Yeoh. Number 4, I would say Judy Greer for Halloween. Judy Greer is a terrific actress, beautiful actress who's been floating around for. Well, I first noticed her in adaptations 17 years ago now, and I've always thought she was really charming, believable, throws herself into the part, and doesn't really pull attention in a bad way. Uh, I've never really understood why she hasn't caught on and become a bigger star, to tell you the truth. But she's really excellent in this, dealing with the very real issues of. I mean, yes, it's a horror movie. It's Halloween, Michael Myers, and everything. Yeah, but the relationship with her and her mother is a real note kind of thing. I mean, not only being raised by, but living with and dealing with people with mental health issues can be tasking, can be difficult, to say the least. And, you know, that natural sense to protect and be loyal and trust this person because they are your family, they are your mother. Uh, it was a strong bond in this movie, and I thought Judy did a terrific job, even though I thought it was really fucked up, the kind of passive, oh, what's that, dad died? Psh, whatever, it's just dad. Anyhow, number 3, Zazie Beetz for Deadpool 2. You want to talk about a kind of this silly character, and it really had no reason to work, her part. And not only does the character work, but she's great in it, and it's like she's one of the best things about the movie. They even make this constant running gag about how it's not cinematic, but it is because she's awesome, and I loved her in it. She's easily my favorite thing about that movie. It's a shame it's so she doesn't come in until I think well over an hour into the film. But yeah, she was great. Number 2, I'm gonna say Zoe Saldana for Avengers: Infinity War. I'm gonna try to just describe this best I can without giving away spoilers, but just in case spoilers. Uh, like I said about Josh Brolin, it's his runaway movie, but we just want to talk about performance, acting. I don't think anybody really touched Zoe in this movie. You see the other films, you see the Guardians film, you see what a strong character she is, and then see her mentally broken down and ultimately just defenseless against the power of her father, Thanos. And what happens to her, like I said, I don't want to give it away, but what happens to her was so shocking and unexpected. The whole time I was expecting this to not happen. And the fact that it's not at the end of the film like so much of the other shocks and heartbreak of the film, of that movie were, uh, her scene just stood out so, it was so devastating and gripping. And as a father, kind of hard to watch, especially for a superhero movie. Um, but she was amazing. She was really amazing in the part. Which brings me to my number one. I'm quite surprised with my number one here myself, but I'm going to give it to Diane Wiest for The Mule. Diane Wiest already has 2 Academy Awards, and to suggest she may get nominated for this is not a stretch. She's very good, very compelling, very brave and exposed, vulnerable performance from her. Uh, as you know, I've already said, and you all probably already know, the movie's about an old man who becomes a drug mule. But Diane, whose place is his estranged ex-wife, and you see her dealing with the bitterness and the pain and the forgiveness that she has to give to make herself better. It's not really for him, it's for her. It's for her own soul. And while she's seeing her character deal with this while facing her own mortality, it was something else. She was really, really, really excellent in the film, and I would like to see an Oscar nomination for her, to be honest with you. And then she's my number one. She's my winner. Best Supporting Actress 2018 is Diane Wiest for The Mule. That's my say, which means something. My honorable mentions. I will say Letitia Wright for Black Panther. In a lot of ways, she was like my favorite character in the movie. But at the same time, she's such a little sister. You know, you love her, but God, she'll drive you fucking nuts. And also, I liked Isla Fisher in Tag. I thought she was really excellent in that. Very, very funny. I thought, what's the name of the movie? Ruby Rose was real good in The Meg. I was not expecting that from her at all. She was actually one of those actresses that was just like, to me, it's like shoved down your throat, just too much, too soon, right out the gate. And I already didn't give a shit about her. I thought she was terrible in John Wick 2. And Triple X 9, whichever one it was. But she doesn't work as the tough chick. She's the smart chick. And seeing that contrast, that switch, the flip, if you will, really worked for her in such a good way, kind of made me feel like, well, fuck, here you go. This is your part. And, of course, with the upcoming Batwoman show coming up on CW, is a good fit for her, because here's a character that can show off the kind of character she wants to play, as well as the kind of character she's good at. So, yeah, she was really good. She was good in that. Give her a lot of credit. So that's my rundown for Best Supporting Actress of 2018. I got 4 more of these to go. 4 more of these to go for you. And hope you guys tune in. Hope you guys watch my Best Supporting Actor one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, feedback, all of that lovely, juicy, wonderful stuff that just gets my adrenaline going. And I know you dig this AC/DC shirt. You know you love it. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis, and I will catch you on the fly.